Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Tyranny with me, Bring It On. Last episode I missed some loot back here. Looks like a helmet upgrade and a crappy shield, so we'll put this away and equip this. Also, I was playing with the AI settings off camera, and we're going to try it out. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on for all the companions. I'm going to keep it off for my main character here. So they have 4 different, I guess, party settings, or personal settings, and then I guess like 4 different stances is what I'm going to call it. So passive, they don't do anything. Defend myself, they only attack if they are attacked. Defend party, they only attack if one of their party members is attacked. And aggressive is they just attack. And looking at it, I think Barrack and Verse are better suited to be on aggressive. I'm going to keep Lancer and defend party. Since he's on the back line, I don't want to risk him running forward. And since they'll be attacked on the front line, he can respond and attack whoever's attacking them from the back line. They do have unique stances. So she has Blade Dancer and Archer and then none. I'm going to put them on none, so they just focus on auto-attacking. That'll put me in charge of all the buffing, spell casting, and abilities, because that's what I prefer. But this way they won't have any down time between my commands. I'm hoping they still focus on the enemy that I tell them to focus on, because that was my big problem with the AI previously, was Verse kept running away from the enemy that I was having her attack to attack a different enemy. So I'm going to put them all on none, so I'm still in charge of the spellcasting. So like party support, he'll focus on support abilities. Saboteur, he'll focus on debuffing enemies. Protector, again, he'll focus on defending him and his allies. Warrior is more aggressive. Verse, Blade Dancer, focus on melee abilities, and then Archer is a focus on ranged abilities. So we'll keep it on none though, just so I'm still in charge of the party, and they don't do anything wonky. Because I don't want them casting Spectral Blur on someone that I want Titan's Might on, since those buffs don't stack. Anyway, let's go in here and give these Oathbreakers a healthy dose of diplomacy. Might have heard me adjusting in my chair there. Hey, the Scarlet Chorus showed up. They breached the gate. The Chorus has breached the gate. Fall back. Stand aside. Ascension Hall is ours alone for the taking. The Fifth Eye swings his spear in a broad arcs as he roars his crackling tenor. He'll draw it once, before you feel the weight of 1,000 coarse blades and bludgeons. No sooner would a family of maggots beat a pack of wolves. This favorite commander beckons the Scarlet Chorus forward. Come, I'll take you 5 at a time just to make things fair. So, about the edict. The commander looks back at you and gestures north. Post all of them. You make a break for the inner sanctum. I'm surprised that his favorite have so much trust in my party, considering I don't think I'm a northerner. Hey buddy, Sun Soldier. Vendrien Guard weaponry and armor lie here. Chipped, scratched, and scarred, these armaments have proven their efficiency and durability, time and time again. Alright, now he's gonna talk to me. They're here. They breached the perimeter. They're in the keep. Whistling a shrill warning signal, the Oathbreaker falls back deeper into the keep. Alright, well I'm just here for loot. Or pillage and plunder, I guess. Yeah, I see him. Ooh, a bronze ingot. That's worth... Is that gold rings? Yeah, those are very valuable. We'll take those for sure. A lot of enemies. I should probably buff up before I enter combat, but then I don't get the experience for it. So you know what?
No trouble.
Into the fray, Barrack. Then as they engage, let's go ahead and start buffing up since we're now in combat. Oh, I did upgrade a lot of Lantry's spells as well. I think I upgraded all of his spells. So let's take a look at those real fast before I continue. Where are the spells? There they are. So Restoring Touch now has the Sigil of Strength and Sigil of Reaching Grasp. That way he doesn't have to run right up to the allies to heal them. Special Blur, I put everything on here because it was so cheap, and I'm assuming that the higher the lore requirement, the more experience he gets for casting it. So, while I think Precision Action and Reaching Grasp is useless, since he's using it as a self-buff, it should give him more experience. Surge of Glory, increased duration and increased strength. Electric Jolt, increased strength, gave him accuracy, and the stun duration is extended. What else? Mirror Image, just Sigil of Strength, so increased value. I think it was at 100, now it's at 125. Healing Wisps, increased strength and increased range. And Rhyme Spike, strength, and it still has the Frostfire accent.
I'll take it. Back here.
Alright, so she's gonna attack this guy. Let's go ahead and skewer. Let's see. Keep buffing Lantry. Charge at this guy, and good taunt. Somebody standing right in front of him, gonna throw out that buff for everybody, buddy. Alright, everybody's engaged on Barrack. Now's a good time to use Striking Iron. Only 47% chance to hit that guy. I'd rather hit somebody else with that instead.
Fall before us.
There we go. Turn around and fight this guy. Everything's off cooldown. Go ahead and use Eternal Flame.
Not a problem. Boss.
Heal yourself up, buddy. Probably missing that attack, but it's okay.
Bent.
Oh yeah, should have used this.
For the Queen!
For the Queen!
Alright, let's go and use my combo.
Ready?
Heal my main character because he's taking a beating. Alright, good. That's one enemy down. On to the next. Titan's Touch is still up and rocking and rolling, so make sure so I don't waste my time casting it a second time.
I'm not dead yet.
Not even close to being dead first. What are you talking about? Alright, his taunt's almost off cooldown. Sunder this
You
guy.
got it.
He's gonna use Healing Wisps on my main character here. And Eternal Flame on this guy, followed by a taunt.
At one.
Alright, let's thrust.
On it. Feeling.
Oh, poisoned. Don't like that. Everybody go after the same guy, please.
Consider it done.
Anything off cooldown? Let's go ahead and use Touch of Atrophy on him, and go ahead and do this as well. Actually, I'd like to position behind him and use Cleave. Alright, Sunder this guy, and everybody's doing okay. So I have her cast healing real fast, just because we can.
You got it.
Alright, Verse just leveled up. Good. Thrust, Barrick. What do you got, buddy?
I don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
As you command.
Alright, Rhyme Spike on this guy. Touch of Atrophy on this guy, and we just keep cutting him down. Frozen Grasp. Eternal Flame.
I will aid you.
Self-heal.
Consider it done.
Nice.
On it. Can't do that.
Alright, so make sure I didn't miss any bodies. Because it seems to be a delay between when they die and when it shows that they have loot. Alright, some more quickness, of course, and then I kind of regret getting Fury's Rush. I thought it was a passive when I first picked it. I mean, I see its use, of course, but I don't know that I'm going to use it. Well, that sounds good. So, a guaranteed counterattack, so she can attack more than once per turn. I'm assuming there's not a cooldown on it, because it doesn't say anything about that. I might just go with Blade Dancer here, just for a straight increase of damage, plus 15% dual damage. Oh, I meant to actually go down the other tree, because I wanted to get Born of Blood and Fire. Oh well, more damage can't hurt, so it'll be fine. The fire in the mess hall still burns, and plates and silverware line the tables. This room hasn't seen combat for generations. The Vendrien Guard will never be the same after this battle. Well, because they probably won't exist after this battle. My Fate Binder will make sure of that. Let's do a quick save.
I'd have it.
Heads up.
Alright, charge into the fray. Yeah, just do it this way. Start throwing out buffs first thing. Force them to us. It's a good idea to buff before or after you engage combat too, because there could be traps lying around. If I force the enemies to run to me, then it looks like they're using javelins, but in other cases, that'll help me avoid traps in at the opening of combat.
I'll go to the north.
I'm gonna use taunt here. She's gonna stop me.
I'll take care of it. I will aid you.
Alright. Let's actually have him cast Renewal. I'll get my character behind them so I can use Cleave.
Interesting.
Skewer this guy and striking iron this guy.
You got it.
Just out of range, but that's fine. And oh, he's about to go down. He didn't waste a spell on that guy. Alright, then cut down the last guy. Electric Jolts. I'm using Thrust here. That'll be fine. Did that land? Oh, it was just a graze.
See that? I'm not entirely useless.
Vendrien Guard food supplies are stored here. Most of it is comprised of vegetables grown in the tiers. A lot more money. Ooh, the mead seems good. So I should be putting that in my general inventory. The bonus to might, I like that. Scroll and hide. What does a scroll count as? Someone tells me, yeah, so it's a... Oh, spire. Oh, okay, so these are probably upgrades for the spire. I got it. I got it. Cool. I figured they were some sort of crafting. She could probably use some more healing potions.
Right.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Making good progress. Another enemy up ahead. Alright. Everybody buff up first.
Sorry, I can't.
Raven Ash.
And then if I cut this guy down, we'll start with the old Sunder, followed by the Skewer.
Will do.
Protects.
Thrust, Eternal Flame,
You got it.
Surge of Glory, followed by Electric Jolt.
As you command.
Alright, on to the next. If I can position right here with this guy. Go back around this way, buddy. Pathing in this game is not the greatest. Alright, the old Rhyme Spike.
You got it.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
You know what? Heal yourself.
Damn my eyes.
Touch of Atrophy this guy.
I will aid you.
Alright, and Thrust, or Sunder's off cooldown.
It would take more than that to break me.
Alright, nice. Combat's really starting to come together. Variah Kell. Oh yeah, I wonder if she's gonna actually uphold her end of the bargain. Because it's heavy armor, I'm not gonna put that on verse. What was the other thing that I picked up? I think it was junk. Yeah. Another scroll.
Ah, got it.
Azure Bell. Plus 62% hit deflection for 120 seconds, plus 25 parry, and plus 5 finesse. I think we'll give that to Barrick. Arcane glyphs adorn the scrolls scattered on this table. The penmanship suggests a sage's hand, though it is written on crude parchment produced in the valley, a collaboration between two normally separate rebel groups. A scroll sits here glowing with mystical energy. Read the scroll and absorb the magical knowledge it contains. Sigil of Force. So concussive bolt. Bombard a distant target with concussive forces. The force of the impact dazes and interrupts. That sounds good. Might be better than what he currently has. I might get rid of healing wisps in exchange for that. A tidal burst. Release a pulse of concussive force, blasting enemies and pushing them back. Affected foes are dazed. I like this too. I might give this to my main character. Can I do anything with it? 50. So I increase the range of it. Let's do that. Replace crippling coil. Alright, hey, ooh! Lightens the target's body by enchanting them to repel resisting forces. This allows them to move faster and reduces recovery. I do love me some haste. So increases... I don't need the range increase. The range should probably be good. And with that in mind, we're going to replace Healing Wisps with haste. Then Weighted Stance. Generate an aura around the target that prevents allies from being knocked prone. Takes 80 lore. I wouldn't mind having the concussive bolt. But I like what he already has equipped. He will get... another spell slot on his next level up. So then I can use concussive bolt there. So
Right.
we'll get it in due time. But I'm not going to turn down haste. How much does haste cost? I could just give it to my character instead. $60. And a little bit. I'd rather the characters be in charge of self-buffing. Except for the cone spells like Surge of Glory. Did I quick save? No, now I did. As you approach Company of Vendrien Guard. The company? As you approach Company of Vendrien Guard, you see Varia among the Honor Guard and Sun Soldiers. She flashes you a look with a slight nod. Offer a subtle nod to Varia in return. Varia eyes lock on a nearby soldier. She draws her weapon to the shock of everyone around her. Let's go help her. We'll have to self-buff, of course, before we commit fully. Hopefully she doesn't get killed before I can... help her out. Just keep buffing. Alright, sunder this guy.
You got it.
Oh, nope, she went down. Well, she took down a soldier at least, so... Alright, let's start healing everybody up. I should have used consumables earlier on, since they last so long. And then there's a cooldown between using them, that way my healing potions... we're off cooldown. Alright, sunder this guy, I guess, and... should use this a little earlier. I'd still hit everybody. Oh, crap. She's about to go down. In fact, gonna use a healing potion. And then heal yourself a little further. And Barrick, you go and taunt. I guess all these guys. That'll be fine. Alright, iron tolling. Or, sorry, striking iron.
The hands off.
It's getting a little sketchy.
I'm on it.
That's how it's done.
There we go. Still in it. Alright, please hear yourself verse. I've been trying to do that for a while and it keeps getting postponed.
I'm on it.
Let's do it that way. Verse, how you holding up?
Sorry.
Not bad. Okay.
I can't.
And let's get up here and where's it at? Surge of Glory. Barrett, go ahead and heal yourself up.
On it.
Alright, everybody attack this guy. So if you Barrick, you should still be healing yourself. Let's Sunder. Actually use Eternal Flame on this guy, and Rhyme Spike.
Consider it done.
Quest updated.
I'll take care.
Well, I'm being rooted. Wish that would stop. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, go ahead and cast this on these guys. Because we can. I found a Tidal Burst. I'd like to use that.
Consider it done.
So we stun this guy in the back. That'd be great. And in fact, let's go and use Tidal Burst back here too. This sounds really good. Skewer this guy and
You got it.
I'll take care of it.
did it just miss? Alright, regardless, let's Sunder and Thrust. Probably don't need to cast that right now. Rather be off cooldown in case there's a fight right around the corner. Alright, and Barrick, you go ahead and cast Touch of Atrophy on this guy. Gonna do a Thrust. Eternal Flame.
That's how it's done.
And Rhyme Spike. Alright. It's a lot of dead enemies. And one dead ally.
Time to lighten my step.
Do this just to check the end of the hallway. Make sure we don't miss any
Sorry, I can't.
subterfuge checks. Something I should do more often is just like run around and check each corner. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm afraid to push in to the next room because it's probably going to be either a fight that's going to take too long or a conversation. So we're going to hold off on doing that. I'm going to check back here real fast. This room I didn't find.
Stepping lightly.
We'll put fast mode on. This also buys me time, make sure everything's off cooldown before I go into the next area. Which we'll do next time, so.
Can't do that.
You know what, let's just get back here. I'm going to call it an episode. I'm not going to waste time going back. I'm just diddling around. I'm going to call the episode here, and the next one we will proceed into the next area of the keep, or the Citadel, and continue slaughtering the Oathbreakers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.